The Earth passes through the tail of a comet, and anything mechanical and electronic really starts malfunctioning.
Hey guys, Kenny here. Stay cool and relax to the movies.
Maximum Overdrive. This is Stephen King's 1986 directed film, and it's the only film he's directed to date. And it's about the Earth passing through the tail of a rogue comet, Rhea-M, RHEA-M. And when the Earth is in the tail of that comet for 8 days, and during these 8 days, anything that's electronic or mechanical that starts malfunctioning and killing people. That's really what this whole film is about, basically. And so many things were great in this film. I really liked the acting in it, like from the actor Emilio Estevez plays this character, and it's the bulk of the story takes place in this like truck stop called the Dixie Boy, and Emilio Estevez plays this young guy who's there to try and keep the people safe and trying to keep them from being killed by these trucks that are all malfunctioning because of the comet, and they're all driving around the Dixie Boy in a one big circle. And the leader of these trucks is this thing called Hot Toys or something, and it has the face of the Goblin on it, the Green Goblin. This really is the only good film that the Goblin has been in, and it's not really about him, but it has his face on the front of that big rig truck. And that's really what this is about. The rest of the film is about them trying to survive these machines and destroy these machines. And so many great moments happen in this. Like there's this boy who is out. He's like this little league baseball player, and then their coach gets hit by these drink cans, soda cans, and then the last can that hits him right about here and puts a big red blotch on his head, kills him. And then there's this boy who's riding the bike, and then he falls off, lays on the grass, and then this what's it called, like a steamroller comes in and rolls over him, unfortunately. And then that little boy, he has a father the one who tries to escape. He has a father there at the Dixie Boy, and then his father is killed, and then he's journeying there to the Dixie Boy trying to get in and try and save himself, but also work with the others to try and save them as well. And it happens a lot when the trucks smack into people, and then these big red explosions happen of blood, and that's really good. And then there's this machine gun that's being controlled by the comet, and then it mows down people in the Dixie Boy because of being shot at first, but it's not destroyed, and then it mows down people because it crashes in, and then it shoots people down. And and then there's this couple that are trying to drive to the Dixie Boy because they need gas, and then they see this truck that's chasing after them, and then and this woman who's in the car with Curtis, I forget her name, the character in this, but she has this really high-pitched voice, and sometimes it gets annoying, but they journey and try and get to the Dixie Boy. And then the rest of the film is them destroying these trucks that are there and shooting rockets at it. That's really what this whole film is about. The first opening sequence is phenomenal, of the bridge going up, and the AC/DC songs are in this, and then it starts off with the song Who Made Who, and then the rest of the film, oh, that has really great things happening, like these like cantaloupes that are crashing through people's windshields, this AC/DC van that goes backwards, a van, like a truck that goes topside and lands on top of another truck, and all these mayhem and chaos are things happening, people falling off, 2 people fall into the water, 1 is a motorcycle driver, he falls into the water, and then a truck that's on the edge of it, like coming up, he ends up losing his back tires and then he falls in. And then the rest of that sequence is people like falling down these cars, like falling down all kinds of things. And then the AC/DC did like this chord, like ja ta ta ta. That's like a horror moment whenever anything is horrific is about to happen. And then that boy who is escaped from what was going on, he rides his bicycle through this town and he sees these people that are all killed. Like one guy is in his car and then his arms are hanging over the side of the window, and then he sees like a guy, like his legs and his privates are like smashed into this tree. There's a lady who's hanging out of a window, a dog who has a little toy police car out of like it drove into the dog's mouth, and then there's this like lawnmower that becomes alive and then it chases after him. But then there's this ice cream truck that is driving through with no one in it, and then that boy hides. And yeah, so many great things in this film. Like the music is wonderful, and then there's this sequence with this black guy in this like gaming area of the Dixie Boy. He starts seeing all the electronic and mechanical things going haywire, and like one of them like breaks the glass by itself, and then he says, "Your mama," and then he starts stealing the money and cigarettes and other things that drop out, and then he starts seeing this one game machine that really is flashing these really pretty lights and images at him. He touches it, and then it electrocutes him, and he starts shaking and he's shot backwards. So yeah, so many really great things in this. The acting I really liked. The music is phenomenal, wonderful, and the story is also good. Any negatives? Sometimes the storyline wasn't. It was like, where's this trying to go? Sometimes it didn't really look like things were operated by themselves. But that's really about all the negatives I can say. So click subscribe up here on my channel or down here if you're watching the video by itself. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I give this a 4 out of 5 stars, so stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.